Okay. Powder collector. Every 30 pegs hit is converted into a bomb. Popping corn is objectively better, but I'm gonna go for the powder collector anyway, just because. I wish this game had more content. Hopefully they'll keep up with it. Great foundation. That's how I feel. This feels like the kind of game I'm gonna get bored of in the next, like, week or two. Kind of, maybe. But that's fine, because I've got, like, a gazillion other roguelikes that I should probably also play, too. Thinking, like... I mean, playing Backpack Hero the other day, I definitely would like to put some more time into that one. And then we've got Rogue Legacy, which I already have a key for, and should probably start recording sooner than later. It's not the greatest starting round I've ever engaged in. Nope, didn't get it. But we got what we needed, and then some. We are on a journey of discovery. Die, suckers! Well, that was one hell of a knife shot. Let's see. Refresh orb or reorbanizer. I like the reorbanizer just because. It does about the same thing with the right upgrades. And it hits like a truck. Wow! I want to say this must have been changed, so there would be way more interesting starts here. So have you seen the new character in Vampire Survivors yet? No. Sorry. Took me a bit for my brain to catch up there. I haven't actually looked at Vampire Survivors in a while. Just because, kind of like with this one, it was like, well, this was fun, but I want to give it some time before I come back to it. I wouldn't mind doing some more Vampire Survivors, frankly. This week is singularly one of the busiest, aggressively busy weeks I've ever had in my career. It's gonna get a lot better in like 4 months. I mean, I'm even thinking like a couple of years. This game is going to be one of those, like... This is gonna hurt a bit, isn't it? There we go. I don't know. I'm really curious, 10 years from now, what are going to be the great roguelikes that people model the genre after? Vampire Survivors update is great. Arcana is a great system. Shit. I might give it a shot tomorrow then. I don't think I have anything to stream tomorrow unless I can do Rogue Legacy, which I probably will be. So, gosh, I don't even know. I know Hades is going to be one of them. Gonna do more Samurai Bringer at some point. There's too many roguelikes. And like I said, this week is singularly one of the busiest weeks I have ever had in my career, which makes it a little tougher for me to do anything. Ah, dang it. One more bomb and I've taken them all out. There we go. Okay, Orbsium. I like the Swoltorb. Oh, that was a heal. I thought that was an upgrade. I should have gone for the Swoltorb. Though, honestly, in retrospect, the more I try and use the Swoltorb, the more I'm kind of iffy on it. This is a bomb run anyway. Ish. This is at least going to attempt to be a bomb run. Yeah, as always, for questions about what I'm going to be playing and what my plans are, the best place will forever be Discord. Well, that didn't work. Slay the Spire, Hades, and Isaac will continue to be praised. I think roguelikes are a good and interesting field to break new ground in. Game is a good example of that. Well, part of it is, I would say, roguelikes are arcade games, but like modern ones, with a lot more interesting things going on. So, you know, back in the day, people would play like Galaga or whatever, and try and go for the high score. Or Pac-Man or something like that. I think roguelikes have kind of supplanted that, where it's a short, low-commitment game almost always. But it's something that you can sink your teeth into, play over and over and over again, and master. And there's few other games that kind of work in that vein. Because, like, Elden Ring, fantastic game, hard to play multiple times in a row unless you're a diehard, just because it's long. Matryoshka, I have to, always. Do I want the cookie so I get some healing, or do I want the light shaft? So, those also crit. Because reset providing crit is good, but let's go for the cookie just for the healing. Otherwise, I'm going to take some damage. We want to go left if I can. Yeah, I can. Perfect. But so, like, I want to play more Elden Ring, but because Elden Ring takes 100 or plus hours, there's kind of that inherent, like, I don't want to play Elden Ring. Because it's going to take me, you know, forever to get through it, and I'm not going to be able to play it multiple times, even if I wanted to, just because I just don't have that time. Maybe if I was, like, super committed to it, but I'm not really that committed to Elden Ring. Even though I love the games, love the genre. It's just too much for me. But I will play, like, almost an equal amount of time into roguelikes in the same period, because I can play all of them kind of until I'm bored. Please hit a bomb. Please trigger a bomb. What? Wow. It's gonna be one of those days, ain't it? Alright, sure. There we go. I'll take it. Heal, grab any of these. Actually, we want the ball lightning. If I can upgrade that, it's great at triggering bombs. Let's take a look. Chest, yeah. I can get down and in here, perfect. I was gonna say, I don't know. And like, it's no knock on Elden Ring. I think it's just kind of the example of why these games are catching on so aggressively. I can give this a shot. Nope. Whereas a lot of longer play games, I think, are still doing fine. Just not as fine. I remove all orbs. Actually, yes. In this circumstance, why not? We had some orbs, they weren't amazing. Let's see. Hey, thank you, Lord of Zyron, for the sub, and welcome on in. Okay, what do we get? Weaponized Envy. Whenever you heal health, deal that much damage to an enemy. Rad. So my one fear here... Oh, gosh. My one fear here is I've only got 3 Orboroses, and that gets a little spooky. But I do have bombs. And the Orbroses themselves aren't terrible. Okay, got a crit, not too much. Yeah, we're gonna have to worry about the reloading though. Okay. Get the crit. Unfortunately, the bonus damage doesn't persist through a reload. But that's okay. Dang it, Wanderer, you made me destroy Monster Train and now this. Why must you do this to me? Love your content. Long time watcher and first time subber. You deserve it. Well, thank you. See if I can... Just barely... Nope. It's fine. We got him. I was worried about the Minotaur. But we're golden. Upgrade an orb, clearly. Okay. Persist 4. And go Mental Mantle. Alright. So we could go either direction. I'm gonna go for the regular fight. I don't think I'm gonna take too much damage. My thoughts are, it gives me potentially an option to heal. And also a potential option to upgrade the Orboros. There they go. And we don't have too many enemies left. Perfect. Yeah, I like the Orboros. The echo damage on it is incredibly helpful. Get the bomb? I have no idea. Yes. Took a bit of a roundabout route for it, but it worked. What happened to Wander's orbs? I traded them for Orboros. Praise Orboros. It's like genuinely one of the better orbs in the game. Okay, let's take a look. What are we up against? Doesn't matter. We need a Bram Ball. Please don't. Please don't. Dang it. It's fine. I wanted an item. But it's fine. We've already done fairly well, all things considered. Yeah, having the cape helps too. But what we really want is the relic that makes it so bombs come back. Otherwise, I'm going to be depleting myself just a little bit. So what does persist even do? So persist makes it so your orbs have multiple uses. Well, that was embarrassing. There we go. So yeah, your orbs can be used multiple times. Didn't work. It's fine. Bram Ball again. There we go. Heal. Or do we grab a Poltorb Geist? Or do we grab the Ball Lightning? I'm gonna grab the Ball Lightning. I love Poltorb Geist. It's probably better. But yeah, they can be refired 4 times before reloading, which is really good. It's the most fun you've ever had with this game so far, Wander. Oh, gosh. Shit. Half of my runs, frankly. Like, this is a game that elicits more than a handful of just those, like, wild gut laughs, because, just whatever happened was just that nonsense. It's a sign of a good roguelike. There are a couple where I get kind of cranky, but they're not that often. I don't like any of these. I could go for the bob orb, but I don't really want it. Let's go for the echo chamber. That's effectively 10% more damage on the Ouroboros. Okay. I'm gonna put ball lightning away. It's not helpful here. Okay. Reason why I want to do that is I lock him in place. Okay. Damage is kind of there. I probably should just roll Ouroboros regardless. Because as much as I want to bramble lock him, we don't have enough bramble for it. Whereas I can do a decent chunk, and I have a lot of HP. There we go. Hello, I live here now. But that's your mistake. Ow. That does hurt, though. Let's see. How terrible it would be if that actually hurt me. There we go. If you could electrocute yourself while inside of him. I'm just gonna skip these. Ooh. Damn. Do I do something different today? Because yeah, Curse Mask is good. Does a lot of carryover damage. Multi 4 is potentially an option with this. I don't think I can really do that. Yeah, Ouroboros is good with the doll. That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, let's do it. Whatever happens, happens. And I do have Echo Chamber too. Wow. I don't even know what I'm looking at food-wise. It's a mofongo. Oh, right. So, Shell has just delivered dinner to me, which is good. Good timing. Including, like, a goofy amount of cucumbers, so I'm just gonna eat my cukes. But as part of it, we had plantains upstairs, and my parents and Shell made mofongo. Okay. Okay. But so we had ordered mofongo from is it a Caribbean place? Puerto Rican? It was an Atlantic Islander restaurant in Portland area. And we'd ordered it But in ordering it, they switched our address. And so what ended up happening is, instead of going to our address, they just went to some random house and never delivered. And let's see, do I want a docked orb? No. I'm just gonna skip these. I really want to upgrade my stuff, but they ain't letting me. Alright, looks like we want to go to the right. But yeah, so delivered to a random other address instead of my own. And it's unfortunate because, you know, we had to call the service and say, like, where's our stuff? And they're like, yeah, we delivered it to here. And it's like, the hell is there? There's nothing there. Oh, this didn't work. I am really hard up for damage if I don't get that crit, though. But so, kind of after this, we felt so kind of bad that we didn't actually order from them ever again, because effectively either the delivery person or the restaurant had to eat the cost, and it just felt kind of, I hate to use the word tainted. Can I select his stupid little shield? I can't. That sucks. Well, hopefully I can get a bomb here. I still think the magnet would have been a better choice. There we go. Yeah, Mofongo is correct. A Puerto Rican dish of smashed plantains with garlic, salt, spices, and herbs. Though what goes in depends on who's making it. Yeah, that sounds about right. But so, you know, because the restaurant probably had to foot the bill instead of, you know, the delivery service who, you know, messed it up, we pretty much felt like we couldn't actually eat there anymore, and never went back. And I felt bad because, like, the food was delicious, but yeah, that lasting shame was hard to work with. Ayy, practically doubles our base damage. But yeah, it sounds tasty. It smells great. I'll have to stop in a second to eat it, but I'm starting with my cucumber because that's easy enough. Upgrade an orb, remove an orb. Ball lightning. Let's upgrade ball lightning. I don't think that's gonna work. Let's just go to the right. Yeah, if only I could get Orboros to do... Orboros? Yeah, Orboros, not Ouroboros. Just Orboros. Only I could get it to do piercing damage somehow. But the bomb generation should be enough. I'm not going to judge you for paying them. Well, for not paying them? Yeah, they might. I mean, who knows? Maybe the owners aren't particularly vindictive, but this was like middle of the pandemic when shit was bad. And like a lot of restaurants that we liked were starting to shut down, and it's just like, well... I don't know. We probably would have been fine, but it would have been pretty sad to get, like, harassed by them or something like that. And so I don't know, just erred on the side of social awkwardness and said, I'm just not gonna worry about it or think about it. High chance they don't even remember. Yeah, that's probably true. I don't know. Look. There's the damage. Yeah, we definitely need to get at least something that scales our damage a little bit. We are dying, though, which is a bit of an issue here. Ice Circle isn't the worst idea. Let's see, is Peglin still in early access? I mean, it just hit early access. So yes, I guess? Oh, I should have selected the plant. Okay. Please give me crit. There we go. That's gonna make this do way more damage. What was it before? It was a demo and I had early access, but it is a little silly that Steam Early Access is different from early access, but eh. Alright, so we don't really need the Bold Orb here. So I'm probably just gonna go for the healing. Now let's see, delivery services very likely screw up like this quite a bit. How long was the restaurant in operation? Not sure. Probably a while. I don't know. Once again, much of this just boils down to me being a weirdo and not wanting to bother people. I have that problem a lot. When I was in Boy Scouts, we had to do our yearly oh, you can't bramble those suckers? Oh, that's unfortunate. When I was in the Scouts, we had to do a yearly fundraiser thing. And the fundraiser specifically, do we want to skip Orboros? Yeah. There we go. Get a bomb and then wipe out all of them? Rad. Heal, heal. Anyway, we had to do door-to-door sales, but instead of like cool shit like popcorn or something like I did when I was in elementary school, we had to do Christmas wreaths. Which, you know, we tried marketing them as holiday wreaths, but it still was, you know, very clearly meant for Christians. And my town had a substantial Jewish population. Not that it really mattered too much in the grand scheme of things, but there was still this, like, really awkward aspect of, like, going door to door, not knowing, like, who you're intruding upon, and being kind of frustrated that, like, there wasn't a better system, I guess. There's a good crit. I was only in the Cub Scouts, so I remember the popcorn sales. Christmas tree sales was a weird one. Christmas tree wasn't that bad, at least for me, because we didn't have to do door to door. It was a lot weirder when we had to do door to door. I kind of have that residual element when I'm doing like a sponsored something. Where I'm just kind of like, I don't want to be spending too much time advertising. I'd rather whatever service or product I'm advertising speak for itself. Okay. Do I go for the refresh or hit a bomb? Hit a bomb. There we go. 2 bombs. That way the Orboros shot should just hit him in the face. Perfect. Let's just go for the refresh. Let's see, what's your best memory from the Scouts Wander? I always liked summer camp. I thought that was kind of fun. Because I was always a little bit more independent than I think most of the other Scouts. So I'd often like go off and do my own merit badges or something like that. So archery was fun. Hey, ice circle. And crit. Perfect. Just go down here. Okay. Guess I might as well do this. Delete this guy. Did I do enough? Probably not. Unless I throw a bomb. I did. Perfect. Zap. I hate those guys. Oh, that's not going to do much damage. But it's kind of fine. Kind of what it needs to do. There's the crit. Okay, that's a solid shot. So 2 bombs, and then strike through. And let's upgrade it again so it actually does a decent chunk of damage. Then we're going left. Then we're going left. Thank you. Huh. Archery is fun. There was a bar in China that had an archery range in it, which is a horrible idea, but also fun. Wow. I'm hoping whatever house we end up buying, I'm hoping we get enough of a yard that I can set up an archery range. I don't remember. I know you can't bramble the big one. I don't know if you can bramble this dude. Time to find out, I guess. Nope. Cannot bramble. Good to know. That's okay. The law of Ouroboros scaling damage means it should get pretty spicy all the same. Let's see. I'm just gonna send that on over there. I definitely want to get the gift that keeps on giving with this run. I feel like that would be fun. Learn the hard way. You don't go without a bracer, or at least without long sleeves. I never had a whole lot of problems with arrows slapping my wrists, but I can totally see why some people would run into problems with that. Did you use recurve, compound, longbow, or horsebow? Recurve almost exclusively. Compound is expensive as shit. Longbow is awkward. I tried it a little bit, but you need a lot more range for a longbow. And they're not as fun to draw. I've never even seen a horsebow. I think that could be kind of cool. Like shaft potion would be amazing on this one. Oh yeah. Oh, this is tough. Do we go for the recombobulator so that all of the bombs... Yeah, I have to. Okay, damn it, we found an orb. Okay, we are up against the wall. I might get eaten here. We'll see what happens. Alright, now that I've consumed Mofongo, I'm just gonna keep saying that. Go here. Please get me the crit. Or not. Or yes. Or maybe. I mean, it's got the motivation. It just doesn't have the time. Nah, it's a shame. It's okay, it doesn't really need it. It'll do enough damage to both of those guys. And we do have some very light healing here. Okay. Because I've got a lot of bombs. And the bombs will come back repeatedly. Yeah, so this guy's done. We're perfect. Now another recipe I'm printing out. Let's see, is this... Yeah. Or no, that's something else. I don't know. Oh, fun fact, Wander is saying it right. Hell yeah! I know nothing about pronunciation, but I'm just... I guess well, I guess. Okay, get to the bottom. I wanna eat some more Puerto Rican food when I get the chance. Oh, I'd love to go to Puerto Rico at some point, but I know they have tourist problems. And I mean, I realize that they've gotta rely on tourism to some degree economically, but at the same time, I don't know. There we go. Every once in a while I come across one of those articles from, like, I don't know, talking about Hawaii, wow. How Hawaii has, serious issues with tourists, constantly. And not enough damage. It's fine. We'll get squished a bit. But, you know, that they have too many tourists and are almost trying to get people to stop coming as much, because, like, too many people are buying, like, vacation homes there, and too many people show up and are kind of rude and problematic. Hawaii. Like, Canada. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that one came from. Do I get the bomb orb? No, I don't think I need it. I think I'm probably just fine with these, awkwardly enough. But I might just die on this sucker. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I kind of am leery of the idea of going to overly, like, tourist trappy places, or, you know, just major tourist locations, because I don't want to be one of the, well, I don't want to be anywhere in the middle of tourist season, because that doesn't even sound very fun to me anyway. But also, I'd much rather go to places that are not often visited, or as often visited, where I'm not going to be a drain on the system. I go into, wow, thank you, Lord Zyron, for the, what is that, 5 gifted subs. Thanks so much. Let's see. Orbs, useless. Bramball is mostly useless, but I can't do anything to it. I wonder if I can Bramball the knight dude. Maybe. It eats them? Yup. You actually don't want to hit them, because he wastes a turn sucking them in, I believe. Or not. Never mind. Whatever. Oof. Unfortunately, we're probably gonna get killed here. We'll see what happens. I desperately need to get one of those refresh points. The pit hungers. The pit is evil. Come on! I mean, at least we're getting a couple of bombs here, but... this is really problematic. There we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna be reliant on the fact that we have, like, 60 billion bombs in the mix here. Okay, there we go. There's some damage. This is gonna be a tight one. But on the plus side, if I survive long enough, we're just going to be hucking and chucking some, like, major bomba just everywhere. Alright. Just... no crit on this one, which is a shame. Or, I don't know. Could happen. Where there's a will, there's a giant pit that could totally eat my stuff. Yeah, got it. 1,000 damage. Everything explodes. I'll take it. Alright. I'm just gonna tip them over both here. There we go. Nice little crit. Yeah, I like the Orboros because the... Oh, it's because the base... Oh, gosh. Those crit points are in the worst spot. The base damage, if I hit a single crit point, it effectively carries over 100% of the damage per round. Which is kind of really good. Because, yeah, if I can double that damage, it immediately goes back up to effectively whatever the damage was at the end of the previous round. Orboros is ridiculous. What's up? Ah. I was missing her hat and gloves. Well, that worked out. This is tough. Kinetic Meteorite might actually be worthwhile here. Maybe. This one's a no-go. I'm thinking Cursed Mask just to fix my damage. Yeah, I'm gonna go Cursed Mask. It might not be enough. We'll see how it goes. The Cursed Mask offsets Matryoshka Shell, which is good. Yep. I really wish you could actually get stuff like Matryoshka Shell multiple times. Nah. That would actually just be really bad. Oop. There we go. That's some good damage. That's some very good damage. There they go. Oh, that does actually get doubled. Rad. And yeah, we've got Bramball for the Upside Down Man. So if I can get that fully upgraded, I will be a happy camper. Admittedly, I'm not going to be able to use it that well, but it's fine, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure how much I should be particular about how I throw these things out. I definitely should be better about my crit damage. Ooh. Part of it is also, we don't have the healing that we have on certain other runs. That is actually a bit of a problem. Because right now I think all I've got is the cookie. And I definitely am going to take some damage if it's just the cookie. But on the plus side, I don't know, maybe I'll be okay. A nose for Batu would actually do a trick. Do the trick? I don't know. There we go. Hey, and thank you, Pona, 3008 for the 2-month resub. Thanks for producing so much content. Helps me pass the time recovering from surgery at the moment. Oh, I'm glad to help. Let's go for a refresh orb. We got the cookie, that'll give us some healing. But yeah, I hope it's a speedy recovery. I've only ever done one hospital stay, and it was for pneumonia when I was a kid. Never want to do that again. If I can avoid it, or at least if I can avoid it for as long as possible. There we go. Yeah, okay, we have some healing here. We're not wholly stuck. Hurt a bit. It's fine. I didn't even get the crit. That's a shame. Because my left wrist can't work or play video games for at least a month. I mean, hopefully there's at least a couple of video games you can play, unless you're a lefty, which I guess very well could be possible. I don't know. I'd say Peglin is a great game if you can only use one hand. But it might just be a good time to watch... Oh gosh. Oh, because I hit the stupid mirror. That's why I took so much damage. Alright, let's keep upgrading it. Wow, this whole level is just bombs. It's great. On one game I can play with a mouse, only yes, but, you know, yeah. Yeah, what would be some good games to play one-handed? I mean, a lot, really. CRPGs, I feel like those would be pretty good. Pokemon. Pokemon was fantastic. Back when I had a messed up wrist, I realized that you could play Pokemon with one hand. There we go. Because you specifically could have the left button. The left button, the left bumper, be like a confirmation button. And so I remember playing an amount of Pokemon when my wrist was messed up, purely left-handed. Admittedly, I guess if you're right-handed, then, or no, if your left hand is messed up, it might not be super viable, though. I don't know. It's probably unnecessary advice. You know way better than I do. I'm just very much the guy that recommends video games to people, and so I can't not do that. I mean, I can. It's just hard. Oh, this is different now. It's not great, actually. Refresh Orb is pretty mediocre. Or at least upgrading Refresh Orb is kind of mediocre. This is just a mess. There we go. Got it. Okay. Can discard an additional orb. Rad. And this is kind of an either thing. Nope. Yeah. Caught a cold and can't sleep. Wanderboat time. Well, it is good time for Wanderboat time. Let's see. You know what? I've got enough healing that we're probably fine. And we don't have the magnetism, so it's probably good that I'm actually chucking bombs. Oh, interesting. They actually get the carryover damage. There we go. Yeah, I gotta be careful. If these guys get to me, they'll blow up. They're evil Peglins. Yeah, they've lost their minds. They've gone mad. At least I have unlimited red bombs here. I also just realized Ouroboros actually is animated. It's nibbling on its tail there. That's really cool. Okay. Refresh orb. Guess I'm just gonna go for the healing. I'm not in too dire straits here. But I do want to come out of this with as much HP as I can. And that's gonna hurt. Ow. I'll take it. Do we upgrade anything? Grand Ball. No, I'm gonna heal. Okay, we want to go for the mid-boss. Even if it's the Upside Down Man. I think I'm in a good spot for it. Okay. Well, that didn't work. No Doctor, but I'll take it. Now, please don't get right next to me. I guess it doesn't really matter with this one. But I am in trouble. This is awkward. At least we've got Orboros. Let's see. Just gonna send that off. Alas, the crit points are very far away, which is not the most useful. Wow. Good series of shots, though. Yeah, we got him. Not quite a full hit, but it's okay. Do that, hit the crit, and he's done. Okay, do we upgrade an orb? No, because we have nothing to upgrade. All orbs have extra persist. Interesting. So we're going left or right. Doesn't matter. I can get here just a little bit easier. Yeah. Okay, and I got to go left. Okay. This is oh. What the? Sure. That's not what I was expecting. I didn't expect that to move out of the way, but it's a nice inversion. Nah. That is a noise. Yeah, without the magnetism, this level is a little bit more just chaotic. Good healing, though. We're definitely going to be able to toss some bombs here. Oh, gosh, the boss might actually be kind of a problem this time around. Maybe, maybe not. I think I'll still be fine. Okay. No crit. A lot of bomba. Many bomba. We don't take too much. Wow, that was kind of mediocre. Oh well. Watch you one-shot the boss. Could happen, unlikely to. Oh. I can't not. Hopefully I get to upgrade it. At least once. There we go. A double Matryoshka ball is absurd. Well, there's one. This might give me an upgrade. I hope it does. Oh boy. I don't know what's happening here. That's actually a shocking amount of damage for the refresh orb to do. Oh, whatever is ahead of me is now dead. Oop. This is fun to listen to. Oh, what made that do like an extra 300 damage? I have no idea. No, well. Whee! Oh, baby. I wish there would be a lightning strike every once in a while that would reveal the level just so you could see what it's supposed to look like. Because I have no idea what I'm looking at. Oh! Well, there was still an enemy there, somehow. Anyway, round 2. Oh, we apparently cleared this one out actually pretty hard. Oh well. Who's left? There we go. Wow. The sudden appearance of many bombs. Actually, this looks to be a map that I've been on before. Maybe? Because we've got a number that are going side to side, but also up and down. Don't know how many enemies remain. Just that guy. Rip him. Skip. No, we gotta go Lucky Penny. I wanna make my bombs do extra damage, however, Lucky Penny giving me 2 more crit spots means the cloth can crit even harder. Hey, Force Boss. Okay, if we get Magnet, I'm doing it. Oh. I should probably not do this. This event is so broken. I love it. It's so handy. Okay. There's some amount of damage. I mean, it's not like I have much to fear. This guy is a complete chump. At least in this case. There he goes. Upgrade an orb. Retropshka. I guess Overwhammer. I was hoping for something better than that, but whatever, I'll take it. We got what we needed. Something I've noticed in this game is the enemy variety is rather lacking. It is. It definitely needs a lot more, let's see, it definitely needs a lot more, how would I describe it? Lateral width. Huh. This is weird to do without magnets. Because it effectively just... These just end up in an infinite fall cycle. We lost one of them. Well, rip that side. Damn! Yeah, lateral width. Yeah, it just needs... It just needs more. Luckily, it'll get the opportunity for that and more. Okay, we've lost one, but that's fine. I was hoping it would get the crit, but no dice. Didn't need it. It does kind of look like it is getting closer. Anyway. Boop. 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 Obviously, no magnet means not as effective, but it's still pretty effective. I love those bombs. Let's see. I'm gonna wait until the next one. There we go. Oh, it's dead. The cape killed it. Oh, that was incredibly solid. That certainly did well. I had my worries. I was kind of reliant on the magnet, but I guess we didn't really need it. That was a solid run, all things considered. It didn't quite get the items I was hoping I'd get, but it did more than enough. And we weren't even relying on the orbs by the end of it, which I thought was going to be my like main carry, but it didn't need it. Turns out Matryoshka level 4 is good with cape. It's true. It's true. I need more ways to get multi-ball. Oh, absolutely. It would be interesting if there was a ball that set up multi-ball for the next ball that you throw, somehow. That'd be kind of fun. Who needs magnet when you got bombs? Or the meteorite fragment. Oh, my thumbnail's still misspelled. Whatever, I'll fix it later.